Hey, welcome back. Today we're in the kitchen with Melissa Cornwall, who was so kind to come up all the way from St. George. She is going to run a marathon tomorrow.
Can you believe it? I'm nervous.
You're going to do amazing.
I'm going to need an energy bite before I go.
We are going to make delicious cherry chocolate energy bites to get you through your marathon, right?
Yes.
I'm excited. I have seen a lot of recipes for the energy bites, but I've never made them before.
There's a ton, and they're so easy because really it's throwing everything in a blender or a food processor and whipping it up, rolling it into a ball, and you're done. However, most of them have oats in them, and since my daughter can't have any grains, she has some problems with that. So
you're making it grain-free. This is a grain-free alternative.
Grain-free, yes.
That's
so this
perfect.
Is, for people who's following a paleo diet and all that, this works.
This is it.
This works for them.
Show us
So we're going to start off with dates, and a lot of people have maybe you've seen these. They just kind of look like giant raisins, but they have a really subtle sweet taste, and mostly they're sticky, and they're going to make everything stay together.
So you throw that in like a blender or a food processor.
Yes. And if we can get them to blend up, that would be fantastic. And they're not wanting to. So yeah, as they get going, I was just saying, if we can get this to work, that'll be great. It's either the stove or this.
Right.
So once you get this,
so what consistency do you want those to get to?
You want them. So if you can see them up here, you want them to be, I mean,
like a crumble.
Like a crumble. Yeah. They're sticky. They're going to be able to stick together. Okay. Well, we'll kind of pretend that blend up a little better. Maybe
the moisture will help a little bit.
So we're also two big ingredients is your dates and your almond butter, and you can also use peanut butter.
Okay.
It's really whatever.
Any nut butter, I guess, really.
Nut butter, yeah. Or if you want to make it nut-free, this can also be a grain-free and nut-free treat. You can use sunflower seed butter.
Oh.
And it'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And you're just going to blend that up. Maybe he's getting a little mad at me. So then you're going to be adding in some other things that we'll talk about for a second. So cocoa powder, some good stuff, right? Unsweetened, and if you can find stuff that is more natural and organic, it's always
that
best.
adds the chocolate to it.
And then you've got some coconut flakes, and these are unsweetened. So you see a lot of these in stores, but a lot of them are sweetened, so covered in sugar. You want the unsweetened ones.
So do you need to go to a health food store for that?
You can find them at Harmon's and a lot of different places.
A lot of more grocery stores are carrying them?
Yeah, you can find them. They're just a little bit harder. These are hemp seeds.
Okay.
This has a ton of protein, a ton of fiber, and tons of nutrients. Really great for just energy.
So that's your protein kick there.
Yes, that's going to fuel me while I'm running.
Okay.
And then if you want an extra kick of sweet, some honey or maple syrup, the real pure maple syrup, not the corn syrup.
Sugar stuff. Okay.
And then I add cinnamon, and cinnamon is also a hunger. It kind of puts your hunger down and keeps you under control. So these are great if you just need a snack. It's going to help kind of fill you up and keep you full. And then some salt thrown in there too, and I would throw it all together. It doesn't look
so if that was working, you would just put all of that in there together.
You would throw it all in together, and it got all stuck.
And then it was together. You would do what? Roll it.
And then you're going to roll it into a ball.
Okay.
Yep. You just roll it up, and it's. I mean, if you can feel it, it's just like that.
Oh,
and then
because it's cold. Did you refrigerate it?
I did. Yes. But either way, it's going to
roll it right away.
It's going to just be. It's going to roll right up.
And then you just rolled it in.
I rolled it in some coconut, just some more coconut flakes. That way it doesn't look like poo. Because otherwise it's just brown.
Because who wants to eat that?
You don't want that. You want to make it look pretty.
Yes, the coconut helps.
And we also added some cherries, just some
dried cherries.
Just some dried cherries, yeah. And so none of this has added sugar in it. It's all the natural sugars. So you're getting all this great nutrients, lots of fiber, lots of protein. And it tastes just like you're eating your favorite treat.
Would you eat this before your race? Or during, or after, or all of the above?
You know what? I would probably have it before running that far. I don't usually eat a whole lot when I'm running, so.
That is so good.
Is that good?
It's really sweet.
Right?
I was surprised. I didn't know. Is that the dates?
The dates have tons of sweetness. And then with that little bit of honey or maple syrup.
Your kids probably gobble these up.
Yeah, they do.
My kids would go, like, this is an afternoon treat.
You would think that you were having a treat.
Yeah, it feels like a treat.
It's super healthy for you.
That is so good. Thank you so much, Melissa. If you guys want this recipe, here comes Reg for a little sneak. Just a little sneak, just to get her through the end of the show. If you want this recipe, go over to our website, goodforutah.com. Click on the Good Things Utah link. Find the recipes there. Thank you so much. These are so good. And if you're tired of telling your kids to stop jumping on the couches and stop hitting into the walls, and you want to have something fun for them to do, a must-have coming up.